Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. Today my friends, I got the GT730 over here, and this is the DDR3 version, 2GB of VRAM. I overclocked it here, plus 100MHz on the core, plus 200MHz on the memory. It's the Asus silent version as well, so it doesn't really have any fans on it, which is quite bad in the summer. I'm running, of course, the Ryzen 7 3700X, 16GB of RAM, of course, overkill, way overkill for the GT730, but you guys should be able to achieve the same frame rates with something like 3rd Gen i3. Okay, I'm gonna be playing, of course, at 1080p, 900p, 720p, 540p, 480p, 360p, as well as 270p. All of the resolutions here that the game supports. I'm not gonna go below 270p because it becomes unplayable. I did with the GT710. If you guys are interested, check the card over here. That was a funny video, you know. I ran the game at 77p. Alright guys, we're here in a battle buzz, still at 1080p, and to my surprise it's getting 30 plus FPS over here, of course in the Whipping Woods. Okay, so it oh my god. Alright guys, forget it. This overclock is quite big for the GT730, it seems like. I'm gonna dial it down to plus 70, plus 100 here, which is what I had before. Alright guys, let's go. We're now playing duos here. Let's drop in the Whipping Woods, the most demanding area of the entire map. Keep in mind that you're probably gonna see like 5 to 10 more FPS outside of the Whipping Woods, like right there, you know. So yeah, I just test right here because of course you can't really avoid the Whipping Woods. It's massive over here. Let's just, oh boy, oh my god, I thought it had crashed, guys. Jesus, this is intense. Okay. Alright, let's pick up the shotgun here. Okay, so you can see that dialing down the overclock did get us a little bit less FPS here, I think, but it's not too bad still. It's kind of the same as the GT710 overclocked, so it seems like my GT710 overclocks so well that it actually can match the overclocked, just a little bit overclocked GT730. So this is quite the same experience. I think we're getting like what, a couple of FPS better than the GT710 here. Yeah, that's not a big difference. I'm just very curious to see how, for example, a GT720 would perform like here in Fortnite, because they're all so close to each other, you know. How the heck will you fit like another GPU between the 710 and the 730, you know? It gets like 2 FPS difference here on average. Not sure yet about lower resolutions, of course. We're gonna be testing that here in the video, but yeah, this is just very weird, okay? You know, it's not the worst thing in the world, obviously. Oh my god, okay. Let's do this. 30 FPS, guys. 30 FPS, madness, where is he? Oh boy. Come over here, boy. Oh, yes, I made it. Jesus, how did I do that? Okay. Oh my gosh, how am I alive right now, guys? I have no idea. We're actually getting like 3 or 4 more FPS on average than the GT710, and that GT710 was also overclocked to its limits, so the average was at 29 FPS, which is not too bad. It's kind of almost playable, you know? So, alright, let's drop it down to 900p. As you can probably tell, we're now at 900p, and it is getting 30 plus FPS. So if we manage to get 30 plus all of the time here in the Whipping Woods, that will be amazing, and that will be a very welcomed improvement over the GT710. Now it is much better. Okay, so these are the FPS that we were getting with the 710 at 720p, and it's doing this at 900p. So you know what, guys, maybe there is a little space between the 710 and the 730. I just don't think that it's justifiable to have a 710, 720, 730 DDR3 and GDDR5 editions of the card, you know, because if you do have the 730 GDDR5, it will get like 20 more FPS than this. Not even joking, you know. For example, a GT710 GDDR5 will be faster than a 740 DDR3, which is absolutely crazy. And why does Nvidia do this? I have no clue. The GT1030 was the same thing. They made a GDDR5 version and a DDR4 version, and the DDR4 was half as fast as the GDDR5 version. So yeah, those of you that bought the DDR4 version of the 1030, you were scammed, because that runs like a 730 GDDR5 edition. You know, it's really bad. So alright, never mind. You know what? This is not too bad. This is playable. As I told you, you're probably gonna get like 5 to 10 more FPS outside of the whipping woods. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, no, this sucks. Hi, how are you doing? Are you happy that you killed a YouTuber? You goddamn bastard. One day my video could be useful for you and you're just here ruining it. Oh my gosh, what the heck did they build already? You know what? That's enough of 900p. It's definitely playable. I'm just not used to 30 FPS, so I couldn't really hit those shots. But those of you that are already used to it, you can play like this. So guys, we are now at 720p, as you can tell right there. 1280 by 720. Everything is still the same here. Everything on the lowest settings. And our boy has done it. He killed both of the guys. Well, actually, the one that was alive. So... well, he's gonna revive me now, so let's go. Here we go, friends. 720p, 30 plus FPS all of the time, maybe 40 plus. Thank you so much, buddy. You're the man, dude. Very nice player right here. Michael Vor 6906. Okay, let's go. All right, so, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that big castle right there. Jesus. What to do now? The circle is coming, so I guess we need to get out of the whipping woods now. But as you can see, it's mostly above 40 FPS here in the most demanding area of the entire map, so that's not bad at all, you know? Let's just get into the circle. That's a good idea, I think. Let's go. Can we get 60 plus FPS outside of the circle? That's well, outside of the circle, outside of the whipping woods. That's the real question here, okay? Don't reload your gun right now. Let's go. It's not time to do it. Oh, come on. What are you doing? It's the habit, you know, just click R every time you switch to a weapon. As you can see, it's like around 40 to 50 FPS inside of the whipping woods. The average is actually around like 50 right now, which is impressive for the GT 730. Coming into this, I was not expecting whatsoever this card to do this well. So... it's an amazing experience. Well, not an amazing experience, but you know, the game is completely playable at 720p. With the 710, we actually had to drop it down to like 480p to achieve 50 or 45 plus FPS all of the time. So, yeah, it's quite a big difference. We might be able to do like around 60 on average at 480p, which is insane. Should we pick up a few things over here? Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead. I'm dead. Okay. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect this guy to be so close to me. Hey, our boy is still trying. Look at these skills. Jesus. Oh boy. Alright. Oh my god, what are you doing? I don't get it. I don't get what's going on. Seriously. Oh boy, this is beyond me. I'm too old to learn how to build stuff. Alright. Oh, he's done it. One down. Oh, that's very unfortunate. That was a very good play right there. Alright guys, we're back here once again. It's 720p, 75% this time around, which is 540p. Let's go. Let's see if we can get 60 plus FPS here at this resolution. That would be amazing because, you know what? This isn't too different from 720p if you have a lower end monitor, like if 18-inch monitor, something like that. I can actually tell the difference very well. It's still very playable here on my 27-inch monitor, but it's not as crisp whatsoever, and 720p doesn't really look good in this monitor as well. So you can still see things, you can still spot people and stuff like that. So I will say this is still very playable at this resolution, even at 480p. Maybe if you drop it down to 360p, it's not going to be as smooth. It is going to be smoother, but it's... thank you very much, buddy. But yeah, you know what I meant there. You know, it's not going to be as crispy, so you can't really see people that well at 360p and 270p. I'm just gonna test those resolutions to see if we can actually get 60 plus FPS here. Maybe at 480p it's gonna be possible because we're very close to that, you know. Average FPS is now at 71, which is crazy with the GT 710. Jesus, guys, what the heck? Where do you go to grab this loot? And we can drop the FAMAS as well. I hate this gun so much, Jesus. Alright, let's just take a stroll here in the park of the Whipping Woods. It is running very well, as you can probably tell. The game is perfectly playable. This means that you are gonna get 60 plus FPS all of the time outside of the Whipping Woods. So in every other area of the map, it's gonna be at 60 plus, and over here it's gonna drop into the 50s sometimes, but sometimes it actually gets 60. Yeah, that's a good improvement here. Our 1% lows are the averages of the 710 at this resolution, and yeah, I just take back what I said at 1080p, that these cards are absolutely running the same, because they're not. It's time now. The next resolution, which is gonna be 480p, which is it's 66.6% resolution of 720p, so we gotta go with 67%. You know, this is kind of 480p. Fortnite used to say that this was 480p. It's not really 480p, it's like 477, 478p, something like that, or a bit more than 480p actually, maybe. I don't know, guys. Okay. I don't want to do math right now, alright? But it's still playable, of course. You can still spot people at the distance, as you can see there. There's no one there, but if there was, you would be able to see it. And now, guys, we are at 60 plus FPS, even in the Whipping Woods. Our % lows are a bit down there, but I didn't really see our FPS go down that much. So, yeah, the lowest I've seen so far is 61. This is not bad. This is good. I would say that if you really want a 60 plus FPS experience, 480p is the way to go with the GT730 DDR3. If you want a 50 plus experience, 540p does give you a little bit better visuals, although it's almost the same. Like, the difference from 720p to 540p is bigger than from 540p to 480p. So, alright, this is good. Okay, this is very, very nice. I'm just gonna go up there and look at all of the trees at once, just to see how many FPS we can get, and if we can drop it from 60. I think we saw 50, yep, 56, 57 sometimes. Ah, man, that's disappointing. Actually, it's like a 1% low, so it doesn't really matter too much. Seeing the entire Whipping Woods from up here, which is very, very demanding because you're rendering all of the trees at once. Yeah, 53, 52 sometimes. Our 1% lows are now the same as 540p, so yeah, it still drops from 60, but I would say it's like a 60 plus almost FPS experience, and it's not very bad, you know. This is it for 480p. We're gonna go ahead and drop it down to 50% resolution of 720p, which is 360p. And now things are starting to get a bit blurrier, as you can probably tell. I don't like this too much. Let's restart the counting system once again, and I'm gonna see the lowest FPS here by looking at the Whipping Woods. And this is finally enough to put us above 60 FPS at all times here in Fortnite, even when looking at the entire Whipping Woods, but you can't really see that well anymore. I prefer 480p, even if we don't get 60 FPS at all times, like consistently, but at least you can see, you know, you gotta make some trade-offs here and there, and I think 480p is definitely where it's at for this GPU. Don't kill my boy, dude! What are you doing? Oh my gosh, where's the other one? Where is the other one? I don't know. You know what? Oh boy, oh my gosh, what the heck? What is this? What the heck is this? Why did I have the shot? Oh my gosh! I'm confused. Oh, I thought this was my boy here. Oh my, are you kidding me? Where's the other one? Oh boy, nope, nope, nope. You know what, I'm just gonna stop it right there for 360p because you can't really see that well. You saw that I couldn't even make out that that was an enemy guy for some reason. 37% 3D resolution of 720p. This is 270p. Okay, so, oh my god. Alright, this isn't as bad as 77p whatsoever, okay? So I consider this to be playable if you put it next to 77p in the GT710 video. And you know what? We still dropped down into like the 58, 57 range FPS-wise with the GT710 at 77p. It was only once. It only happened once, but we did drop from 60, okay, at that resolution. I doubt that we will drop from 60 here at 270p with the GT 730, although we're very close right now. 62, 60 something here, looking at all of the trees. I guess the GPU is just getting bottlenecked itself by the VRAM here. No matter how far you drop the resolution from now on, I guess the minimum FPS aren't gonna differ too much. But you know what? You're getting 100 FPS or something like that. 100 FPS on average right now. It still drops down to the 70s and 60s probably sometimes, but this isn't too bad. What is too bad is that you can't see a thing in front of you. Oh my gosh, there they are with the good guns over here. Why do you give them to me, my friends? I'm playing at 270p. I shouldn't have good guns. What is that? Is that a shield? I don't think that's a shield. That's probably an harpoon gun. No, it's a decoy. Okay. Yeah, that's what you lose with 270p. You gain a heck of a ton of FPS, but you lose the visuals. You can't say, oh no, 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 no. Why? Why didn't you even give me a chance? Oh, our boy is down. Our boy Pickles. Come on, Michael. Oh my gosh, this dude is crazy. How did he hit that? I will never hit that, you know? So, yeah. Well, guys, that's it. 117 FPS on average and 74%. What? 74 FPS, 1% lows. That's good, okay? That's decent here for a 730. Hope you guys enjoyed this video anyways, and I really hope to see you in the next one. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. Love you all, guys. Bye-bye.